morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about a new chapter, the longest step. In this chapter, we are talking about the steps taken by different animals like rabbit, elephant, tortoise. Do you remember the story of rabbit and tortoise where they were having a race and rabbit used to run so fast and the steps of rabbits were much longer than the steps of tortoise. So children, in this chapter we are going to talk about measuring different types of lengths. We can measure lengths with the help of things like fingers. For example, if I want to measure this pencil, you all love to compare your pencil. My pencil is longer, my pencil is longer, like that. So if you have to measure this pencil and tell your friend how long this pencil is, you can measure it with the help of thickness of fingers, like this. 4 fingers and 4 more fingers. 4 more fingers. So this pencil, you can see it is 4 and 4, 8 fingers long. The pencil is 8 fingers long. Same way, if you have to measure this lipstick. So see, this lipstick is 4 fingers long. It is 4 fingers long. If you have to measure this glass, the length of the glass, let us measure 4 and 2, 6 fingers long. So this is how we can measure the length of small objects. Now children, to measure the length of bigger objects, we use another way, and that is called hand span. This is hand span. The length of your hand from the tip of your thumb to the tip of the little finger. This is hand span. So if you have to measure the glass, you cannot measure it with hand span. Do you know why? Because glass is much smaller than a hand span. And that is the reason we measured the glass with the help of fingers. So children, you have to decide what should be measured with the help of hand span and what should be measured with the thickness of fingers. For example, the length of this table, if I start measuring with the thickness of fingers, it will take so long. But if I measure it with the help of hand span, it will be much easier. So also we have another way to measure the length of a room. And there are 2 ways. One way is you can measure it with foot span. The way we have hand span, we have foot span. Foot span is the length of your foot. And another second way is to measure with your step, which is also called a stride. I am going to show you these different ways just now. Come, let's do and see how we measure the length of the table and the length of the room. So now children, I am going to measure the length of this table with my hand span. See carefully. 1 hand span, 2nd hand span, 3rd hand span, 4th hand span, 5th hand span and 6th hand span. So the length of this table is 6 hand spans. Children, now I am going to see from where I am standing to that plant, what is the distance when I measure it with my foot span. Now, what is a foot span? The length of 1 foot is foot span. Let us see how many foot spans far is that plant lying. Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the plant is 9 foot spans away from where I was standing. So children, we saw that the plant was kept 9 foot spans away from the place where I am standing. There is another way to measure the distance, and that is with the help of stride. Now stride is the length of 1 step which we are going to take while we walk. So now I am going to measure how many strides away that plant is lying. Come, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the plant, this plant is lying 4 steps or 4 strides away from where I was standing. So children, we have learned that we can measure small things with the help of the thickness of our fingers, slightly larger things with the help of hand span, things like the length of a room or the length of a field with the help of foot span and stride. Now suppose your mama wants to measure the length of her sari. It will be very difficult to measure even with the help of hand span, and obviously she will not measure it with stride. She will not walk over the sari. So how will she measure it? There is another unit which was used in earlier days to measure things which were long like a sari or bed sheet, and that is called cubit. Now what is cubit? Cubit is the length from the tip of your elbow to the tip of the longest finger. So this length from here to here is 1 cubit. So this is 1 cubit. So with the help of 1 cubit, you can measure the length of a sari, a bed sheet, or anything like that. So children, in this video, we have learned how to measure the length in different ways. But children, these different ways are not reliable. Why? Because my hand span is longer than your hand span. Why it is longer? Because your hands are smaller than mine. So children, that is the reason we humans invented standard units about which you will study in class 3, 4 and 5. That's all for today, children. Please measure different things around you with the help of your fingers, hand span, foot span, cubit and strides, and use appropriate things to measure, right? Okay children, that's all for today. Have a great day.